As I was putting together this presentation, I tried to put myself into your shoes. If I was a digital marketing executive, what would be going through my mind if I had to sit through another pitch from another vendor? Well, I'd be thinking, can you please just get to the point and tell me what is the one thing that AdDaptive can do that I am not getting from my current vendor? So let me start there. The reason why over 500 different brands and agencies have worked with AdDaptive over the years to target their B2B campaigns is because of our unique ability to connect offline data to the IP address for every business in North America so that we can use this offline data to target online campaigns without using cookies. And when I say offline data, I'm referring to things like business registration forms, SEC filings, public directories. And these are just a few examples. We have access to thousands of different offline data sources that we can use to target our campaigns. Over 10 years ago, we founded our company on the premise that information like this, factual information from the physical world, is a better way to target B2B campaigns than using cookies. Because even though Google has decided not to get rid of third-party cookies, at least for now, there are still 3 serious problems with cookie targeting that we can solve by using this offline data. The first problem with cookie targeting is accuracy. This offline data is more accurate than cookies. When you think about it, cookies are nothing more than a machine that is trying to guess things about you, like your age, your gender, your income, your job, simply based on your browsing behavior. And in many cases, the machine is going to guess wrong. And you'll end up getting placed into targeting categories that you don't belong in. And I think we can all appreciate the limitations of cookies when it comes to accuracy. But I had no idea how bad this information actually is until I downloaded my own personal third-party cookie report. And here it is. These are the targeting segments that I've been placed into. This is the information that is being used to target me with cookies across the web. And as you can see, I've been placed into 6 different age categories, ranging anywhere from being 18 years old all the way up to 59 years old. I'm in 2 different income groups. One has me making more than $250,000 a year. The other has me making less than $75,000 a year. Based on my browsing behavior, I am being targeted as being a doctor, a nurse, and a pharmacist. And if you were to download your own report, you would find the exact same thing. This information is not even close. Now let's compare this information to the self-reported factual information that we are getting from our offline data sources. Here's a sample record from our business file. This is the information we would use to target a B2B campaign. Based on the offline data that we have on this company, we know for a fact that they have between 50 and 100 employees. We know for a fact that they generate between $10 to $25 million a year in sales. We know for a fact that this is a soap detergent manufacturing company. The reason we know all of this is because they gave us this information. If somebody is filling out a business registration form, they're not inferring any information that they're putting on that form. They are putting factual information onto that form, and it's that factual information that we are using to target our campaigns. The second problem with cookie targeting is scalability. Because regardless of what Google decides to do with cookies going forward, the fact is that iPhones already block cookies by default. Safari blocks cookies by default. Firefox blocks cookies. There are no cookies on CTV inventory. So as a result, about 50% of the internet traffic today does not have cookies associated with it, which can make it really challenging to scale cookie-targeted campaigns, especially within niche markets. Because we are targeting the IP address and we are not targeting cookies, we can deliver impressions to any device that is connected to that IP, even if that device is blocking cookies. And because of this, we can deliver far more scale for your B2B campaigns, regardless of how niche the targeting is. As a matter of fact, the harder that your audience is to reach, the more valuable our platform becomes. The third reason why offline data works better than cookies is it gives us the ability to generate detailed, transparent reports for every campaign that we run without charging you a SaaS fee. For B2B campaigns, we make it really easy for you to see which firmographic categories are driving performance for your campaigns because we will show you impressions, clicks and conversions by number of employees, by annual sales, by industry. We will plot performance of your campaigns out across a heat map so you can see which parts of the country are performing better than others. We will even show you impressions, clicks, and conversions down to the company level. And we can even take this one step further and show you impressions, clicks, and conversions down to the individual level. If your current vendor cannot show you the same level of transparency in their reporting, that's because they are targeting cookies. They are not targeting the IP address using the offline data like we are. That is what makes AdDaptive different. Here are the different ways that clients are using information from these reports. Some clients use this information to optimize their campaigns. Some clients use these reports to create lead lists to give to their sales team to follow up with. Some clients use this information to inform their other marketing tactics, like their search or their social strategies. And some of our agency partners use these reports simply to prove to their clients that all of their impressions are actually being delivered to the correct audience, that there is no wasted impressions. When it comes to activating our audiences, we can either run campaigns as a managed service, or we can bundle our audiences into an audience-based PMP and push them into whatever DSP you're using so that you can run these campaigns yourself. If you have access to any first-party data, we can onboard that information directly into our platform without using LiveRamp so that we can use that information to target ABM campaigns. So, if you're looking for ways to improve the accuracy, the scalability, or the transparency of your B2B campaigns, you might want to consider trying offline data because it does work better than cookies. And that's all I've got. Thank you very much.